Okay, how to calculate how far in we've got to cut. First of all, I realised that while it's between a chuck and a centre, I can do both ends, and then that just leaves me 10 more times. And I've come along, I've put deeper impressions, and I've made sure that this walks all the way around. So that my centres are all correct, and I've also confirmed that every centre in this hemisphere comes back to the centre. It's giving me more confidence, you know. There was some minor corrections, and also I've parted the grains where the grains are trying to deflect any drilling operation into there. I've made sure that I've parted the grains so that the drill has got a much better chance of giving me an accurate hole. Right, then I've parted in a little way, took my vernier and measured the diameter of the circle. I've done it on both sides to double check, and it gives me a 63.2mm diameter circle. So what I've done then, let me just make sure we can see this. Yep, I've drawn a 63mm diameter circle, and looked up online how to inscribe a pentagram into that circle, because that's what's going to form on the face of this, which is there. Okay, and then we're allowing a little border around each of those points of the stars of 2mm either side, and that gives us a length of cutting in till they'll meet of 21mm. So now I'm going to cut in 21 till the face of this either side measures 21mm, and that's going to be true of every cut after this. Is going to be the same. If this was in a sphere chuck now, this is exactly what we'll be doing in the sphere chuck later on. Stuff falling off because I put it on my bedways, and I shouldn't have done. Just give that a little tighten, it's better. Skew would give you a better finish. I've left a little tiny bit for the skew cut to finish. .21 in. Wow, man, it's right. I'm going to give that a quick measure. It's nowhere near, I don't think. A good way to measure that, vernier, use the step on the back of your vernier, and that will give you an accurate reading. 17, so 2 more millimeters. Be about there. Of course I could work out the diameter of that, is what I should do as well. I'll just quickly get a ruler. And this will give me a way of double checking and measure the diameter of that circle, which is 25.5. So I'm going to set my vernier to 25.5. Close enough, 0.5, 0.52. A little bit further to go. So anyway, you get the point, I'm sure. I've got to do that, and then we're ready for the sphere chuck. Pretty pointy. It's more pointy than I thought. At first I thought it's not going to be very pointy, but now I'm seeing just how fragile those points are going to be. I'm going to do this on both ends. There, spot on. So if I measure that now, it should be 21. 20. Oh, I can see I'm a little bit fat at that end. $21 and 24.3, and what did I say, 25.5. yeah, that's, I'm sure that's going to be good enough. So I've got to do that, make my sphere chuck. I'll cut down the same on the other side, make my sphere chuck, and then I'll come back. While I've reached this point of having turned in the right distance on both sides while it's in the chuck, I'm taking a moment to think the process through now. I can see the lines where I've got to come in, and I can see they're going to reach the point of the star there, for example that one, when I turn that flat from that point. From that point when I turn the now I'm going to be erasing when I start turning these away. It's going to start hiding the next one, so I'm going to have a little think about how I'm going to keep track of what I've cut and what I haven't still got to cut. And obviously this is going to be a big interrupted cut, because all of that is there, so I've got to be very, very sensitive at these tips as I'm making that parting cut. Yeah, it'll be going in like that, for example. I'm going to have a good think about that and make sure that I'm not doing anything foolhardy, like that. I know that I'm going to be using the right cut to not break the tips of the pentagram, the star off. Okay.